Welcome back to a new week here at Life with the Bridges. Up this week, I take Teddy for an adventure down the coast where I spend my life earnings trying to win my son a teddy. Teddy wants to take the carousel home with us. We go to our first mini soft play and we merely just slide into this week with a lot of energy. So stick around for another fun-packed week here at Life with the Bridges.
Where are we going?
No.
Going to see Nanny soon?
Yeah.
But where are we going? We're going to go to a soft play. So our local leisure centre do like a small sort of soft play in a bit of a hall really, and it's the first time I'm going to take him there. And my mum actually took him a couple of weeks ago. Yes, darling. Took him a couple of weeks ago, and it went really well. And there wasn't that many kids there, so I'm going to put all my apprehension aside and take him today with your cousin Tommy, aren't we? And we're going to go and play. So yeah. See how that goes. Welcome back to a new week here at Life with the Bridges. Let that boy live.
Taking a post-transplant child to soft play is one of the top things not to do straight after treatment due to the risk of infection of other children. But as I've mentioned before, when receiving the all clear of cancer from our consultant a few months back, she told us to let that boy live. As much as I want to wrap him in my own safety blanket, I'd be sheltering his life by holding him back. So this is a me problem that I have to deal with. So I guess we just let the boy be free, right? And when you let this little boy go free, he never ceases to amaze us how strong he really is. His little legs quivering. Good boy! Well done! Amazing!
1, 2, 3, 4.
You're in the donut.
Yeah.
Where's Daddy? Pardon?
Fart.
You did the fart?
Yeah.
Where are you?
With Teddy happy playing in there with my mum and stepdad, I've just taken the opportunity to come back down to the track and get a few kilometres in, again in preparation for this marathon that we're going to be doing, half marathon, sorry. Another box ticked in this training programme to being able to complete the London Parks Marathon. And yeah, but I'm just about rounding up here now, so I think they've gone from inside of that soft play area over to the parks. I'm going to go and meet them there, pick him up and head home for some more playing. Just before I do that, this Wednesday we are heading over to our local hospital to have his immunoglobulin transfusion, which will be number 3. And we've got to go in super early this time because they're testing for his hydrocortisone levels and also his iron levels. And there are 2 medications which we are currently giving him that if his levels are okay, then we can get rid of those medications. And that is 2 more meds and probably 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 doses a day that we can remove. Last time we had these done, they were both low, so the iron levels were still low and Teddy's body wasn't producing enough hydrocortisone yet. Apparently it was being lazy. So we're hoping that it's changed this time and we can get rid of those medications. But yeah, immunoglobulin transfusion number 3 happening on Wednesday. Right, time to go and get the cub.
With summer on its way and the new hatchlings fled in the nest with an abundance of energy, Teddy seemed to be committing that same energy through throwing himself down the slide, completely carefree.
3, 2, 1. So myself and Teddy Bridge in the back are headed out for the day, and our plan is to head to the coast because the weather's nice. We're going to go on the pier to win some teddies, hopefully, take him on the beach, to collect some treasure. And then I'm hopefully going to, whilst he naps, and we're going to go into a place called Beachy Head, which is right on the cliffside, and there's a little area which I can stop off for lunch, hopefully get some editing done whilst he naps, and then who knows what we're going to do after, maybe come home after that. But yeah, we're going to go out for the full day rather than always rush back for his nap. So yeah, looking forward to it, and let's see if it's a success, because we've got to make the most of these days, and the weather's good, and we get another opportunity to spend a day with my boy. So let's go to the coast. So we have arrived on the coast, and there is the pier, which we're going to try and win some teddies. Actually, Teddy keeps calling it a bridge, so we're going on the bridge. Closed? I've got a Tupperware full of change. I'll come here to win every teddy they've got. And I promised Teddy a teddy. We march on, see if we can find another one. Can't be only one amusement park on this pier. We shall have a look. Aha! Never fear, ladies and gentlemen. The winning every teddy is officially back on. Would you like to get out and do some walking?
Yeah.
Come on then. Let's go. Wow. I don't know if you remember when we went to one of our adventures to the New Forest, and they had a little arcade there. It blew his little mind, and he is exactly the same today. He's just like, oh my goodness! Yeah, he absolutely loves it. But Operation Try and Win Him a Teddy, if he allows me to stand still and actually try and win him a teddy, but we shall see. Teddy, Ted. Whoa, you want to go on the horsey? Wow, it's called a merry-go-round. Would Teddy like to go on the horsey? Whoa! Butterfly! Wow! With Teddy running around the amusement arcade in true toddler fashion, we finally locked eyes on the grab machines to attempt to win him a teddy, which actually proved to be a lot harder than I thought, as Teddy was not interested in the slightest. Yeah, Ted, look. But with one eye on the child and one eye on the machine, we tried and tried and tried and tried and tried again, but kept on failing. And after remortgaging the house, we got out some more change, and we've had another go. And we tried again, and tried one more time. This is a nightmare. I'm about £5 in and I've won nothing. I think my enthusiasm to win a teddy was way more than Teddy's actual need for a teddy, so he's got bored, and we're out just walking along the pier. £5 spent to probably win a £2 toy, and I didn't win anything. Superb. Can you see another one? I had waited for these times for months, spending quality time as father and son, with no other intention but to show him the new things in this wonderful wide world we live in, and exposing him to all these new incredible experiences which once upon a time were taken for granted. But with such a controlled and sheltered start to his life, I found the ability just to stand back and merely just watch and admire my little boy's world unfold as he explores the new elements in his life. And ladies and gentlemen, that is absolutely more than enough for me. I don't need the materialistic things like designer clothes and shiny cars in my life. I need a beach full of stones and a few rusty poles in the background, and this little boy we see here, merely just to stay well. It's the small things in my life now which are huge, like being a father. When he falls, teaching him to get back up and guiding him through life the best way I possibly can, and also sharing some of the memorable experience that I had as a child, like throwing stones in a moving body of water. That is what's special to me, as hopefully one day
He'll remember those times and carry that into his future, knowing that it's sometimes the simple things in this hectic world that we live in are really the best.
You throw a big one, throw it into the sea, make a wish. Oh, up you get. And you fall, yeah. Ready, go, woo! Ready, do it, woo! Woo!
With the sea topped up with stones and made lots of wishes, we stopped off for a snack where we were being stalked by one of the UK's coastal dinosaurs known as a seagull. We carried on our walk down the coast, and the more I watch my son from afar, I'm starting to believe this is actually Teddy's world and we just happen to be a part of it. All to be this carefree again, a little boy in Crocs and socks and a safari hat, without a care in the world. Oh, and singing Old MacDonald at the top of his voice right down the seafront. What an absolute legend.
Penguin.
How a small patter of feet walking down a pretty grimy coastal street can make my heart feel so full and so warm really is incredible. But with enough waddling down the beach done for one day, it was time to introduce him to an ice cream.
You're getting an ice cream? Wow. You don't like your ice cream? Oh. Ice cream for Daddy then.
This is what I meant about teaching him life lessons. You don't know it unless you try it, and if you don't like it, you don't have to do it again. But in this case...
You like it? See, all that's dropping. It's unnecessary, isn't it? You keep hold of it. If you drop it, darling, it'll go to waste. Come on then. People. So hold it up like this, darling. Have you finished? There's going to be one of a few meltdowns about to happen. One, because he's holding his ice cream upside down, it's going to fall out the cone and hit the floor. And secondly, he's going to get really grubby. But either way, we have to deal with those situations. And it is all over his jumper. But he is loving it. You like it?
Yeah.
Delicious, isn't it? How that ice cream is still in that cone, I do not know. It's everywhere. There's a trail of him dripping. That'll give you some energy, mate.
Big one.
Big one.
Circle.
Fallen over and the ice cream is still in the cone.
Oh, no.
Don't worry, leave it. Good cleaning up, darling. We need to wash your hands in a minute. Keep going. Stinks, yeah, it does smell a bit around here, to be honest. Mmm. Delicious. Look at that jumper. Mummy's not going to be very happy. I'm pretty sure that ice cream is glued in. Go on then. He's loving that ice cream. Cool, I'm going to feel the wrath of it when it flops out the cone and hits the floor. But until then, we just hope it stays on in there.
I've always said throughout our journey with Teddy, if you could compress our journey and the feelings that come with it and sell it as a 2-week temporary experience, it would be gold dust, because I wouldn't wish my worst enemy to be in our shoes with their child. But what it has given us is a pair of eyes in which we view life in such a priceless way now. And ladies and gentlemen, it's something you can't buy. The value of time, plus involving people that actually really matter to you, results in a different outlook. And I hope one day these videos will help you guys try and see your life like we see ours, as if you get to experience that appreciation of what's right in front of you, then that's priceless. Teddy, hold it. Come here. Where's a good boy? Have you finished? Have you finished? We've got one tired little boy now. But he didn't drop his ice cream and he's giving it to me. So winning big, no meltdown. But I think we're going to head to this lovely little place called Beachy Head, which is where we can go for a quick walk. Hopefully he goes for a nap. I can grab some lunch. And then we'll see what happens after. Oh, we're up in the clouds in Beachy Head here. Look at that. Usually you can see for miles and miles and miles, but not today. We are in the clouds, ladies and gentlemen. There's the lunch destination there. We have arrived up in the clouds. Operation get this little cub to sleep so I can grab some lunch and we don't miss his nap time. I've never seen the clouds so low up here. We must be right up in them because usually, as I said, you can see for miles up here because we're right on the cliff edge, hence why it's called Beachy Head. But yeah, can't see anything. I think he's asleep. Time to head for lunch. How long it will last, on the other hand, who knows? But nothing that a bit of pushing into the wind doesn't sort out. As yeah, the wind goes in his eyes, he closes his eyes. Happy days. Am I going to be able to get back to this restaurant and have some lunch before the beast wakes up? Is the question. With the cub successfully still asleep and it's still blowing a gale outside, I took this opportunity to get some work done and have a bit of me time. This was special within my growth as a father. My son's happy, I was productively working, and it was another brick laid to rebuilding our life. I always find times like driving and days like we've had today is when I appreciate life the most. Being at one with your own thoughts and looking in the mirror and seeing your whole world a metre away from you, as you never know when people in your rearview mirror may not be with you. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why right now I am the luckiest man alive. Thank you so much as always for following our journey and watching our channel. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, hit that join button if you fancy becoming a Bridge family member, and remember guys, live for today, as tomorrow is never promised.